Alright, team, let's dive into something truly special today, something that gets my blood pumping every single time I think about it. We're talking about the absolute thrill, the pure, unadulterated joy of watching an underdog defy all expectations and shock the world. Forget the giants, forget the titans, the teams everyone expects to win, because today we are shining a spotlight on those unsung heroes, those hidden gems, those teams everyone is sleeping on but who are absolutely poised to make some serious noise. You know that feeling, right? That electric buzz when a team nobody gave a chance suddenly starts to click, starts to dominate, starts to make the so-called experts eat their words. It's not just about winning, it's about the narrative, it's about proving everyone wrong, it's about the sheer willpower and grit that propels them forward against impossible odds. This isn't just a list of teams I think might do well, this is a deep dive into why they are being underestimated and why they possess the secret sauce to surprise us all. We're going to break down the specific reasons why these teams are flying under the radar, examining their unique strengths, their tactical advantages, their emerging talents, and the psychological edge they might just hold over their more celebrated counterparts. So grab your favorite snack, settle in, because we are about to embark on an epic journey celebrating the spirit of competition and the incredible potential of the underdog. This isn't just a video, it's a declaration, a testament to the fact that sometimes the quiet ones, the overlooked ones, are the most dangerous of all. First up, in the realm of traditional sports, let's talk about a team that consistently gets written off in the world of football, or soccer as some of you might call it. I'm looking at a team like FC St. Pauli *** from Germany, a club that often languishes outside the top flight or battles in the lower half of the second division, but carries a unique identity and an incredibly passionate fan base. They might not have the superstar names or the massive budgets of the Bayern Munichs of the world. But what they do possess is an undeniable spirit, a tactical discipline, and a commitment to their values that often translates into unexpected results. Their manager often implements a very specific pressing scheme and a fluid attacking style that can genuinely overwhelm more established teams, especially when playing at their intimidating home ground. People underestimate St. Pauli because they look at the league table or the transfer market values and immediately dismiss them as a lesser entity. However, their strength lies in their collective unit, their unwavering belief in each other, and their ability to perform under pressure without the weight of massive expectations. They often develop young talents who fit their system perfectly and play with an intensity that can wear down even the most technically gifted opponents over 90 minutes. It's a classic case of heart and tactical intelligence trumping raw individual talent on many occasions. Moving across the Atlantic to the hardcourt, let's talk about an NBA team that often gets overlooked due to being in a smaller market or going through a rebuilding phase, but has all the ingredients for a breakout. Think about a team like the ** Orlando Magic ***, a squad that has quietly amassed an incredible collection of young, long, and athletic talent over the past few seasons. They might not have a bona fide superstar yet, but they have multiple players with all-star potential who are just starting to scratch the surface of what they can become. Their defensive identity is already among the league's best, and that's a foundation you can always build upon. The reason they're underestimated is often due to recency bias and the lack of a dominant individual narrative that the media loves to latch onto. However, their coaching staff has done an incredible job of fostering player development and instilling a disciplined, team-first approach that makes them incredibly tough to play against. They have a unique ability to switch everything on defense and disrupt passing lanes, which can completely stifle high-powered offenses. With a little more experience and some crucial clutch moments under their belt, this team is Absolutely primed to shock a lot of people in the coming seasons. Now let's shift gears to the gridiron, where brute strength meets strategic genius in American football, and consider a team like the Atlanta Falcons. For years they've been stuck in a cycle of underperforming despite having flashes of brilliance and some truly talented players on their roster. The narrative around them has often been one of missed opportunities, or a team that just can't quite put it all together when it matters most. However, with a new coaching staff and a renewed focus on specific aspects of their game, they are quietly building something special. What people are missing is their incredibly strong running game and a defense that has been steadily improving under a very astute coordinator. They have invested heavily in their offensive and defensive lines, which are the engines of any successful NFL team. While the spotlight might be on flashier passing offenses, the Falcons are building a team that can control the clock, run the ball effectively, and play stout defense, a recipe that consistently wins games in the playoffs. They might not be the favorites, but their physical style of play and growing confidence make them a dangerous opponent that nobody wants to face, especially late in the season. Alright, let's jump into the electrifying world of esports, where the underdogs are just as compelling and often even more surprising. In the realm of League of Legends, a game dominated by established regions like Korea and China, there's always a team from a so-called minor region that manages to turn heads. I'm talking about teams like PSG Talon ** from the PCS League, a team that consistently defies expectations at international tournaments despite having a fraction of the resources and infrastructure of their major region counterparts. They often come into these events as complete unknowns, with analysts barely giving them a second glance. The reason they're underestimated is purely geographical and historical, because the major regions have traditionally dominated the competitive landscape. However, PSG Talon consistently showcases incredibly innovative strategies, unique champion picks, and an aggressive early game that can completely throw off their more celebrated opponents. They play with a fearless attitude and an almost reckless abandon that makes them incredibly fun to watch and incredibly difficult to predict. Their understanding of the meta and ability to adapt on the fly is often superior to teams that rely solely on raw mechanical skill. Think about it, they don't have the pressure of being the favorites, so they can experiment and play their own style without fear of judgment. This freedom allows them to develop incredibly creative team compositions and execute high-risk, high-reward plays that often pay off big. They've shown time and again that regional strength isn't always about the biggest names or the largest fan bases, but about cohesion, strategy, and the sheer hunger to prove themselves on the global stage. They are a constant reminder that talent and innovation can emerge from anywhere. Now let's move over to the tactical shooter scene, specifically looking at Valorant, where individual skill is paramount, but team coordination is king. Consider a team like DRX** from Korea, a squad that has consistently been a top contender in their region, but often struggles to get the same international recognition as teams from Europe or North America. They are known for their incredibly disciplined approach, their meticulous planning, and their almost surgical execution of strategies. They might not have the flashy highlight reels of some other teams, but their consistency and fundamental soundness are truly remarkable. The underestimation often stems from a perception that their playstyle can be a bit too slow or methodical, especially against teams that favor hyper-aggressive tactics. However, DRX's strength lies precisely in that calculated approach, their ability to control the map through utility usage and their incredible post-plant setups. They rarely make unforced errors, and they excel at adapting their strategies mid-game, which makes They're incredibly difficult to break down over a series. They might not always win the individual duels, but they consistently win the rounds through superior team play. Their in-game leader is a master tactician who can read opponents like an open book, making adjustments on the fly that completely turn the tide of a match. They have an uncanny ability to turn seemingly lost rounds into clutch victories through sheer mental fortitude and perfect execution. While other teams might rely on individual brilliance, DRX exemplifies the power of a perfectly synchronized unit where every player knows their role and executes it flawlessly. They are the silent assassins of Valorant, always lurking, always dangerous, and always ready to punish any mistake their opponents make. So why do we as fans and analysts so often fall into the trap of underestimating these incredible teams? It's a complex mix of factors, really. Firstly, there's the pervasive influence of media narratives, which tend to focus on established stars and historically dominant franchises because those are the easy stories to tell. We're bombarded with highlights of the biggest names and the most expensive rosters, making it easy to overlook the quiet grinders. Secondly, there's a strong element of recency bias, where we tend to judge teams based on their most recent struggles or a perceived lack of star power rather than looking at their underlying potential and recent improvements. But here's the kicker: the very act of being underestimated often becomes a powerful motivator for these underdog teams. They play with a chip on their shoulder, a burning desire to prove everyone wrong, which can translate into an unmatched intensity and focus. They often have less pressure on them, allowing them to play more freely and creatively without the crushing weight of expectations that can paralyze top-tier teams. This psychological edge, combined with their unique strategies and emerging talents, creates a perfect storm for upsets. It's a beautiful thing, really, to witness these teams rise above the noise and show the world what they're truly capable of. They remind us that the spirit of competition isn't just about the biggest budgets or the most famous names. It's about heart, grit, innovation, and the unwavering belief in oneself and one's teammates. The underdog story is a universal one, a testament to the power of perseverance and the thrill of defying expectations. It's why we watch, it's why we cheer, it's why we love sports and esports. So as we wrap things up, I want you to remember these teams and keep an eye on them, because they are the ones who are going to make the headlines in the near future. Don't fall into the trap of dismissing them based on old narratives or popular opinion. Look deeper, look at their potential, their tactical setups, their emerging stars, and their sheer determination. These are the teams that are quietly building something special, something truly incredible. And who knows, maybe one of these underdogs will be the next Cinderella story, the next team to shock the world and etch their name into history. That's the beauty of it all, isn't it? The unpredictable nature of competition, the endless possibilities, and the sheer joy of watching dreams come true against all odds. Let me know in the comments below which underdog teams you're keeping an eye on and why you think they're poised for greatness. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more deep dives, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next adventure. Until next time, keep believing in the underdogs and never stop cheering for the impossible.